OpenAI's O3 Pro has made quite a stir as the most powerful model currently available from the company. However, its release has left many in the AI community both fascinated and puzzled. Although O3 Pro boasts significant advancements, its strengths aren't always apparent in conventional benchmarks. In fact, one of the most striking aspects is its response time, sometimes taking several minutes to return a single answer. To add to the intrigue, OpenAI launched O3 Pro the same day they slashed the price of the standard O3 model by 80%, creating even more buzz and discussion about its true value and purpose. So what sets O3 Pro apart? According to expert evaluations, O3 Pro consistently outperforms the base O3 model across key areas: science, education, programming, data analysis, and writing. Human reviewers highlighted noticeable improvements in clarity, comprehensiveness, instruction following, and accuracy. Across all query types, O3 Pro achieved a 64% win rate against its predecessor, with similar gains seen in scientific analysis, writing, programming, and data tasks. These figures may seem incremental, but in the context of AI development, every percentage point matters. O3 Pro's mathematical, coding, and analytical capabilities stand out, due in part to reinforcement learning techniques that leverage verifiable rewards. For example, on the AIME 2024 Math Benchmark, O3 Pro scored roughly 3% higher than O3 Medium. On the GPQA Diamond Benchmark, which tests PhD-level science questions, O3 Pro again surpassed other O3 models by a similar margin. But perhaps the most noteworthy result comes from the Codeforce's competitive programming leaderboard. O3 Pro achieved an ELO rating of 2748, ranking it 159th in the world among human coders. By comparison, O3 Medium posted an ELO of 2517, a remarkable 200-point gap. OpenAI tests more than just whether the model can get lucky. Their 4 out of 4 reliability benchmark requires the model to produce correct answers every time, rather than just once, making the results even more impressive. O3 Pro's scores remain strong under this strict metric. Beyond raw performance, O3 Pro rolls out with a host of integrated tools. It can search the web, analyze files, execute code, process image inputs, use Python, and recall prior interactions through memory. This all-in-one toolkit positions it not just as an answer engine, but as a potential digital research assistant. When it comes to cost, reactions have been mixed. On the ARC Prize benchmark, O3 Pro's performance impressed, but it came at a noticeably higher price per task than competitors like Anthropic's Claude Opus or Google's Gemini. O3 Pro's high configuration pushes costs further, placing it among the more expensive large language models on the market. However, many users argue that its depth of reasoning and thoroughness justify the premium in cases demanding precision and nuance. Industry insiders who tested O3 Pro firsthand were generally impressed, despite some frustrations. Flavio Adamo, famous for testing AI with realistic physics problems, reported that O3 Pro managed detailed collisions between objects, even outperforming predecessors in accuracy. But he also noted that even basic queries could take 10 to 20 minutes to complete. Yuchen from Hyperbolic Labs echoed this, calling it the slowest and most overthinking model he'd seen, with simple greetings taking several minutes and even costing tens of dollars in certain scenarios. He and others were left wondering what exactly the model was doing with all that extra time, especially since its internal chain of thought remains obscured. Testing the model's ability to follow instructions meticulously, Matt Schumer asked O3 Pro to count the words in its own response. It spent nearly 9 minutes thinking, but returned the exact answer, 7 words. Many testers agree, O3 Pro excels in careful strategic reasoning, but its refusal mechanisms, which prevent it from engaging in certain types of requests, can be both strict and slow, sometimes frustrating power users. A compelling real-world use came from Ben at Raindrop. Rather than quiz the model with one-off questions, He fed O3 Pro a wealth of his company's internal data, planning documents, goals, and even voice memos, and asked the model to generate a business plan. The result was not just plausible, but actionable, with specific metrics, priorities, and timelines. Ben felt that O3 Pro offered strategic insights deep enough to shift the direction of his business planning, a feat that's tough to measure with standard benchmarks. Medical professionals are also exploring its abilities. Daria, an MD, used O3 Pro to ideate fresh approaches to immune system redesign. Compared to O3 Pro's responses revealed a deeper, more insightful understanding of immunology, elevating the level of discourse in complex domains. Its puzzle-solving skill is notable too. Given a language puzzle, a word ladder connecting Earth to space, with each step a valid English word, O3 Pro succeeded with a unique solution, distinct from online standard answers, showing genuine creativity and flexibility. Yet for all its prowess, O3 Pro is not infallible. When tasked to generate a working Rubik's Cube simulation, it produced a 328-line code snippet that, unlike a competitor model's much longer solution, failed to display a functional cube. With a minor manual fix, the code generated a basic cube, but it lacked the recognizable colored facets and proper rotations, falling short of the challenge. In summary, O3 Pro stands as an intriguing milestone for large language models, not merely faster or smarter by the numbers, but more deliberate, strategic, and sometimes frustratingly methodical. Its true power may reside in deeply contextual, multifaceted projects where painstaking reasoning pays real dividends, even if it does take a while to deliver its results. As the AI field races forward, O3 Pro embodies both the promise and the patience required to reach new heights in artificial intelligence.